old school today. Welcome back to Dean's Dustbin. So today, as I alluded to, we're going old school. When I was in 6th grade, so that 10, 11-year-old range, took woodshop. And in woodshop, we had to make a wind chime. And this right here is my wind chime from being 10 years old. Galvanized steel pipes, a really terrible off-kilter disc in the center, and then down here a little wind catcher that, you know, we saw it, it sucks, we know it. Either way, wind catcher, we took like a nail and just kind of tacked in a design. My mom has had that hanging outside since I built it. She loves it. I think it's bullshit. Mother's Day is coming up. Mom never wants anything for Mother's Day. She has everything she needs, but let's be honest, as their children, we're getting something for Mother's Day. That's just how it goes. So my little brain kicked off and I was like, you know what, for the woman that doesn't want anything, says she has everything, why don't I show what I can do and let's make her a new wind chime, the 2022 version, the I've got 30 years more experience on me version. So that's what we're doing. So this is my Mother's Day episode. Happy Mother's Day, Ma. And we're about to build Mom what I believe is a better wind chime, as well as a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. And I will be actually proud of this one versus that, which I really wish you'd chuck it. I hate seeing it every time I'm over there, but them's the breaks. You give Mom something when you're a kid, she keeps it forever. So let's get into this. So first thing I need to work on is I need pipes, obviously. The previous one was the galvanized steel pipes. What I'm doing this time around is I got a 1/2-inch, 5-foot section of copper piping from the hardware store. Doesn't exactly have much luster to it, does it? So to get around that, I got some 400 grit sandpaper. We're going to wet sand this down, get rid of the tarnish, and then I'm going to shine it up with some Brasso, and then we will have a nice shiny pipe for our wind chimes. So let's do it. And now that I got myself a nice shiny brass pull here, all I'm going to do is hit it with a clear coat enamel gloss. Here it's going to be outside, protect this sucker up. So we're going to clear coat this thing and we'll come back after it's dry. Alright, so now the pipe's clear, clear coated and everything's ready. You need to cut it down to length. Probably sure you could tune these somehow, but couldn't find anything online to actually tell me what kind of lengths I'm doing. So I need 6 pipes. I'm going to just go 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, whatever the numbers go down from there. So got it kind of rigged up to my table saw, some clamps in, and then we're going to have to, unfortunately, since I don't want to use the angle grinder because I'm afraid I may not cut straight, go on the old Armstrong method. So here we go. Now obviously if we're making a wind chime, we got to have some kind of little wind catcher doodad, right? If you remember from my Craptastic one from when I was 10, just a little rectangle that I hammered in some stuff on. I don't want to do that. So since I got copper pipe, I got a sheet of copper. And I don't know why, yeah, there we go. I felt like trapezoids. I feel like a trapezoid is going to be my shape to catch the wind with. So I'm going to go take an angle grinder. We're going to just, with a cutting wheel, just cut it out, and then we're going to drill a hole, and then I'm actually going to force patina this thing. So let's get that going. Now in order to force patina this thing, I am following some instructions from the internet. First thing we got to do is take the copper and some 220 grit, and we're just going to rough up this stuff. That is going to then allow the patina to grab on. So do it up both sides, give it a quick scratch up as best we can, flip her over, and repeat. So in order to force rust copper, what we got to do is we got to do a little bit of science here. So we are going to first hit the copper with just straight old plain white vinegar, and then coat the sucker in salt. I'm using sea salt, don't know if it matters, but hey, that's what I got. And then what you do is I made a pre-made bucket with some holes in it and a dowel rod. You just shove it straight on through, and you are going to suspend the copper inside here. to which point we just take ammonia and we make a bath in the bottom. From what I found on the powers of the internet, yep, still smells terrible. The ammonia fumes will come up, it'll basically start the patina process. And it stinks to high heaven. So, we're going to cap this sucker and leave it for 24 hours. Now when it comes to the top plate where everything's going to be attached to for the wind chime, I'm using 3/4 inch thick red oak. I want to use a hardwood since it's going to be outdoors. And since we're going to be doing 6 pipes, we got a hexagon pattern cut out. We're going to run that through the bandsaw. And then for the ringer on the inside, I'm using some 1/4 inch thick birch, a little bit lightweight, that way the wind doesn't have to move it too bad. And that's going to be our little ringer on the inside. So we'll take it over to Mr. Bandsaw, cut those out, and then the plan is to stain them black onyx. I'm going to go with the copper and black theme. So let's do that up. Alright, so our wind catchers have been sitting in this tank for 24 hours. Let's see how they turned out. Yeah, still strong. Okay, so with some gloves, we're just going to kind of go like that. Let's see what we got. Alright, looks like they turned out pretty good. Let's just kind of clean up a little bit. Let's see what we get out of this. Yeah, I think that'll be nice. All we gotta do is clean, and then we're just gonna seal it up. Now that we got all the finished pieces, we got our top plate, our little dinger, our air catcher, pipes. Time to string this sucker up. I'm going to be using a combination of leather shoelaces and a 50-pound test. Apparently it's green braided fishing line. And then to make it kind of fun at the bottom, underneath the pipes, I'm going to put these little orbs, whatever you want to call it, kind of a sun catcher. So we're going to cut here because, let's be honest, my eyes kind of suck and it's going to be a pain in the butt to string this sucker up. But we'll be back in just a sec. Alright, so here we are back. We've got it all strung up and we got ourselves a wind chime. And you'd think we're done, but we're not. I did not research or do anything when it came down to this wind chime. I just did it creatively and wanted to see what I wanted to see. Strung this sucker up, took it outside, caught some wind, don't make a noise. So now we're coming back to figuring out why the heck this thing doesn't want to work. And it goes back to my favorite saying, improvise, adapt, overcome. So I'm going to have to do some research and we are going to figure out what it takes to make that sucker make some noise, because it ain't really working great right now. And aesthetically it's what I wanted, but kind of want to make noise too. So we're going to cut for however long it takes me to figure this crap out, but we will get that to work. It's a personal challenge now. Now I'm just pissed. So who knows what we're going to come up with next, but we will figure this stuff out. Alright, so it's been a better part of a day, and I need you to understand, and I said in a previous video, this is not what I do for a living. This is fun. So when I designed that first failure, so to speak, I was doing it artistically. I wasn't thinking about it in the principles of building or how a wind chime should work. I was just like, this should work, and I'm a dumbass. So for the last day, I've been doing a heck of a lot of research. So there are some things that I found out. According to a website I found, there's a rule of thumb when it comes to a little air catcher paddle thing. Apparently my trapezoid must be aerodynamic because it's always recommended to be a rectangle. Oh, the word's a sail. Got it right here. To be a rectangle, you need to then measure the length of the longest pipe, times it by 1.5, and then your sail should have a square inches in accordance to that. So I did that, and we have now come up with new sails. I'm making it out of birch now because these are all gunny bag, right? But improvise, adapt, overcome. We got this thing. So now what I'm going to do is I got some birch here. I'm going to just make it into a wood burning project. You've seen me do it before, so let's make something cool there for Mom on this. When it came to the striker on the inside, the thing was made of wood, so it wasn't making a good sound or making a good hit, so to speak. So I'm going to take the trapezoid and I've cut it out. We're going to go with another hexagon, cut this out with a Dremel. There's our new striker, and we get to use the cool metal. And then the other issue I had, those bobbles that were hanging at the bottom, apparently too heavy. That was causing a problem too. Again, artistic. That's how I do things. So we scrapped that. I went to a crafting store and I got a lot lighter weight ones that we'll see at the end. But that's where we're at. Improvise, adapt, overcome. We will get this Mother's Day wind chime done. So let's bang it out. Alright, now that we've gotten back from all the modifications I had to do, I think I have finally turned in a wind chime I can be proud of versus that one that I made when I was 10, because God, I hate seeing that every time I go over there. But we got some nice pipe work, little beads here with some butterflies. Paddle's been burned with Ma's name on it, but yeah, that's what we've done. Doubt she's going to get rid of that one I made when I was 10 though. God, I hate that thing. So this is me signing out for Dean's Dustman. If you're feeling frisky, please like, share, subscribe. Hit that little bell notification in the corner. You can see whenever I upload stuff because there's no schedule. And if you want to see me every week, you can go see me over on my other channel, Redneck Cooking with Billy Ray. I upload a new video there every Monday. But yeah, it's me signing out for the Dustbin. Later. Happy Mother's Day, Mom. Love you.